Good evening to all. So this is our number 20. So today's topic is nodal analysis for DC circuits. So this is under the unit circuit analysis and network theorems. So we need to cover CO, reduce the complex circuits using network reduction and source transformation. So what is nodal analysis? So nodal analysis, one of the network reduction technique. It is based on KCL. We all know what is KCL. So the KCL defines at any node or junction the algebraic sum of current entering at the particular node is equal to algebraic sum of current leaving from the node. So the main advantage of this nodal analysis is it's just a minimum number of equations than mesh analysis. Then it is mainly suitable for parallel branches, parallel circuit where there are current sources, more number of current sources are present in the network. So for the application, we are using start with a reference node. So another name for reference node is datum node or zero potential node. Suppose there are n nodes are there means we need to form n minus 1. What is n minus 1? Because we already take one node. Suppose there is 3 node means we need to form 2 equations. 4 node means 3 equations because we are considering one node as a reference node. So that's why n minus 1 equations are there. So for this we straight away go for the analysis. Suppose we consider this circuit. Here we are considering A as a node and B as a node. So as per our definition, we take B as a reference node, VB as reference node. That's why we put 0. So I need to write the equation. Here current is entering. So E1 minus VA divided by R1. Here also current entering. So E2 minus VA divided by R2. I3. So VA minus VB. So straight away write this VB is equal to 0. So VA divided by R3. So I need to write the KCL equation. So here all the currents are entering. What are the currents are entering? I1 and I2. The only current leaving is I3. So I1 plus I2 is equal to I3. So I come to the left side. Then I need to substitute this value. So from the value, I can easily calculate the VA value. How I can calculate? Because E1, R1, E2, R2, R3 values are known. VA only unknown. So what is the procedure for nodal analysis? So first one, we need to convert all the voltage source to current source. Why we need to do that? Because for applying KCL. Second step, we need to identify all the nodes and choose reference node. So this is very important in your course or website. Sometimes they are taking some node as a reference node, but you can choose any node as a reference node. But normally we are preferring common node as a reference node. Third step is we need to write the equation in terms of current flowing, so which is coming to the network or coming out of the specific node except reference node. So this is very important. So many students write the equations for reference node too. So that create so many problems. So next one, solve the equation and determine the node voltage and calculate the branch current. So first we are considering the problem. So here the same thing we just understand this concept. So first what we are writing, VA minus 100 divided by 4, then VA minus 180 divided by 10 and VA divided by 10. So we can easily write this equation, VA minus 100 divided by 4, VA by 10, VA minus 180 divided by 0. So some of the students they do the mistake here, 180 minus VA. So that is not correct. You should always write like this, VA minus 180. Then I am doing the common denominator. I am taking the V outside and I am getting V is equal to 95.55 volt. So then I do for 3 nodes. So this is the second problem. So the question is find the current in different branches. They are asking for individual current in the given figure using nodal analysis. So how many nodes are there? One node, 2 node, 3 node. So again, this is the reference node. So we need to derive 2 equations. Okay, so 2 equations because n minus 1 equations. The first one, VA minus 15 divided by 1, then VA divided by VA divided by 1, then VA minus VB divided by half. So this note, VA minus VAB by half. So you can straight away write the second equation, VB minus 20 divided by 1, then VB by 2. Only two elements are there. Then we need to again rewrite this equation, VB minus VA, not VA minus VB. So VB minus VA divided by 1 by 2. So this equation is different for both the cases. So here we are writing VA minus VB. Here we are writing VB minus VA. So in the classroom, some of the students may arise questions. So how we are writing? So we are discussing the value with respect to that specific node. Here we are speaking about VA node. Here we are speaking about VB node. Then you need to write with respect to VB minus VA. Here you need to speak about VA minus VB. So I'm getting two equations by solving this 1 and 2. I'm getting the value 11 volt and 9.2 volt. So the branch current you can easily calculate. So from the simple Ohm's law. Okay. So up to this we can calculate all the currents 9.25, 5.5, 9 amps. So in the branch current mean you need to find all the currents. So next problem is here how many nodes are there? 4 nodes. 1, 2, 3 and this is only common node. Okay. So first I am considering the first node. So V1 minus 10 divided by 10, V1 minus V2 divided by 3 to this node. Then V1 by 5, then V1 minus V2. Here we are having some other resistance. So you can simply solving 3 ohm in 3 ohm. So that is also correct, but we can do as it is. So in the second one, we are having current source 5 amps. Here we are having current source. This current is entering. So that's why we are put it in the right hand side. In the third node, V3 minus V2, then V3 divided by 1, again V3 divided by 6. So that is the third equation. So by solving this equation using Cramer's rule, so you should always go for matrix Cramer's rule. Then I am getting three voltages V1, V2 and V3.